products for 117 years. These are a huge customer pick. If you take a look right now, look at that stretch that you're getting. This is a belt. You're like, oh, it's just a belt. This is not just any belt. This will perfectly adapt to your waist size, no matter what. No digging, no tugging, no uncomfortable tightness. And guess what? These are unisex. So for men, for women, anyone of all ages, I always tell you my son uses them, as well as my husband, as well as myself. We can effectively share them depending on which color you want. Now, on the birthday price today, these are $24.99, and you are getting a pack of 3. And each one comes in its own individual box. We're going to go through the colors or the size. Remember, these are going to grow with you. They're going to shrink with you. They're going to adapt to you. So it's one size fits most. On the FlexPay, we're doing free. Is it free shipping today? No, not free shipping on these. But on that FlexPay, we're going to show you here in just a moment. It is going to be about $8 and change per belt, as well as on that FlexPay. Chad Allen, get in here. Everyone is saying they love you already. Judy says, yay, Chad is out. Chad is up next with the belts. These are always a best hit. I know you love them. Everyone does, but it is a great price for a belt that you're going to use over and over again. Yeah. I think no matter if you're he, she, age, 60, 70, down to my son's 19 years old.
That's exactly right. It's the most comfortable belt you ever wear, but it is unisex, one size fits all. There is no trimming or cutting or hole poking or clicking. Like, there's all kinds of different belts. This is the one that when you see mine, I've been wearing it for 5 years, that grows and shrinks with you. No holes along the entire thing. Right from the beginning, if you've never seen a woven mesh belt, that's the kind of category this is. That means you can poke that post through wherever you want. So do you see how that post came right through that fabric? Yeah. Now watch when I pull it away, like if I was going to undo my belt. There's no hole left behind, nothing like that, right? Let's go down a little further. Maybe I grow or shrink a few pounds. You just poke that post through wherever you want, and then when it is time to take your belt off, and maybe tomorrow you're a different size, which I feel like by the meal I'm a different size, there is no hole left behind. What does this actually mean, though? It means that, I'm going to step in front if I can and show you, I'm going to step to the side a little bit, because I want to show you the actual belt. And so here it is. What does this all mean? Why do I even need this belt? Well, because we're humans. We shrink, we grow, everything like that. I'm going to be a little dramatic, though. And let's say I gain 5 pounds. I can fit all of this extra space, but look. It always goes back and does its job. It's a woven tight mesh fabric, and it's flexible. So you sit all day, maybe at a desk, or maybe you're a delivery driver and you sit all day, never gonna cut into you. And also, no holes. You know, when you see dad or grandpa or maybe even your aunt or something, and there's extra holes all along here and they're all worn out and they're stretched out, because we don't buy belts for ourselves very often. This is a belt that is affordable but lasts a lifetime. This one is 5 years old. I've been wearing the same one since the day we started presenting these here, and this is absolutely the most comfortable belt. And I have purchased belts like $80, $90, $100, designer belts. I bought them for events. This is the one I wear. Well,
and in terms of the colorways, right? Yes. The black, I think, is classic. It matches back to everything. We do have some options for you. Remember, you're getting a set of 3. So this configuration is what we are calling the black navy brown. That's right. I think that's always one of the most popular. We also have, are these the Aztec?
This is the Aztec. I'm just going to poke this up a little bit so you can see the contrast stitching and the turquoise inside there. That is great if you're a J. King lover of the jewelry.
Oh,
you wear turquoise.
A little bit of turquoise in there.
Yeah.
Well, and then of course we have, and I would say these are a little bit more fashion forward, right, in terms of the colorways that we're showing here. And then we also have what we are calling our tweed and the black, white, and gray. So I think we're going to be able to show those on hsn.com because we don't have those in front of us, the black, white, and gray. But those are the other colorways that you can get as well. So these are always a huge customer pick for a reason. But I don't think sometimes we think about it, right, Chad, like our belts, because we're just so used to having them as part of our wardrobe. We put them on and we're like, okay, now I get in the car, I have to unbuckle. Yeah. You have those red lines that are digging into you, right? And I feel like sometimes they're giving us roles or making things happen that shouldn't be happening because they don't fit properly.
They're constraining, they're tight, they're not flexible, they're not able to grow or shrink with you as a human body. Look at this man in his suit and tie, right? He's going to put that's part of the tweed collection right there that he's putting on. A little bit of fashion with that tweed. So if you're buying for your husband or your brother or your uncle or something, that tweed is a good way to introduce some fashion into their wardrobe. And right from him in a suit to her in a nice blouse and black pants, putting on a white belt for the summertime. I'm sure that white is very hard to find in the market. To get a white belt is one of the most challenging things we've discovered. And if you're used to a regular belt, and maybe you're not looking at your belt right now, maybe you're still getting ready for the day, having your coffee. This is, I'm going to put this right against the white. This is all you can grow or shrink, right? Belts have holes in them, pre-drilled holes. And all those holes are as far or as big as I can grow or shrink. That's it. It's not flexible at all. It's a leather belt, okay? Mine's not leather. This is leather, though, and so this is what we're used to. And so after spending $85 on this belt, I can only go that much? No, that's a thing of the past, okay? And it's not very comfortable. Maybe it looks great for 5 minutes when you're taking a photograph, but at the end of the day, when you're wearing a belt for 6, 7, 8 hours, you want something that is extremely comfortable. And so this belt is over 40 inches just by itself. I'm a size 30, and I do this sort of dramatically. I'm a size 30, but the customer reviews talk about a size 40, 44, 46. So it goes up to bigger men. I'm saying bigger men because that's what they're writing about. My husband has never been able to find a comfortable belt. My uncle has never been able. This is the one. And here's the thing, because you're getting 3, and this is my designer tip here. If you can afford to swing 2 sets, I think you should absolutely pick up a solid set. So this one or the other one on .com, which is black, white, gray. But if you can get this set, you're going to be set up for success. And if you're Aztec, I recommend for women, specifically women, because they're very designer, gorgeous. If you're going to wear a solid top and solid pants, this is the way to introduce some of that color and some of that fashion into your wardrobe. But if you're buying for the men or even sharing belts in your life, if you can pick up a second set, that's when you pick up the tweed.
This one's stunning.
Because that one is just subtle. It's just a hint of fashion. You're on the cutting edge.
You can see like how beautiful this is. And I mean, these are the details, right? That you're like, oh, that's going to be very high end. This is $24.99. That is the cost that you're getting for 3, which is $8 and change for you to be able to get these home, okay? You're getting that pack. There we go. Look how gorgeous that is, right? In that tweed here. So remember, you're getting a 3-pack, each individually boxed. So whether you want to gift them, right, and keep them boxed, maybe it's the gift closet, maybe you're getting something for the holidays early, or maybe you just need a new belt, right? It is that time of year. It's going to be back to school soon. Maybe it's your husband or you going into the office every day. I know my brother-in-law, he has to go and take the train, you know, to Philadelphia and stuff. How long are you sitting on a train or a plane or in your car?
That's
uncomfortable.
Right. A long time.
Yeah.
And when you get home, do you immediately take off your belt? Or I have 4 sisters, a mom, a brother, a dad. Like my sisters and mom, I know it. They would take their bras off. We didn't care in our family. They would take their bras off, and the men, my dad, my brother, myself, we take our belts off.
Right.
You always take off the most uncomfortable thing you're wearing, right? Or the tightest thing you're wearing. This is the belt you almost forget you're wearing, but it always does its job. Like, it is a belt, okay? Even though it is comfortable, it's fashionable, it looks great, it still holds your pants up.
Right.
And so the thing I've been sort of joking about this week as we've sort of brought this in for birthday month is that this is a belt you can almost give away, because my nieces and nephews, Suming, like when they come over and their pants aren't pulled up, I'm like, here is a belt. Now, would I give them,
Get those pants back up, kids.
Yeah, you're not going to give them the $80 belt, but you're going to give them an $8 belt, right? And then women always do this. And Suming, I'm so glad you're doing this, because if you have a poncho or a big winter jacket,
I mean, how
or a
cute
dress,
is this? Look, I
dress,
just cinched it, right? With my little topper here, I just cinched it up. Look how cute this looks, right? And this is going to conform to my waist. If I want to take it off, I can. But this is the brown. So this is going to be that black, brown, navy, right? But look how cute this is, Chad. And it
that
just
is
goes,
adorable.
I have a mic pack on here, so that's why my back
you can't
is
even
super
tell.
lumpy. But look, right? This is what you can do as well. So whether it's for men, for women, for kids, for adults, you are getting a 3-pack for $24.99. You can't get a meal at McDonald's for $8 and change.
you can't.
nowadays, right?
Actually, the other day I went. I can't.
You were having a day?
I'm having a day.
He was having a day.
I was having
yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
I just wanted a big drink of fountain soda, and I wanted a fry.
See, sometimes it be like that, right?
Yes,
sometimes this is what it is.
You can create your own waistline, though, no matter how many McDonald's meals you have.
Exactly, exactly. But you can, right? So if you want to cinch in your waist, if you want to wear it, where your pants are, right? But you can wear this. Think about a dress that you have, and you want to cinch it in there as well. You heard Chad talking about like a little top. Maybe it's a plain color, and you do one of the Aztec or the tweed. These are really a steal for $8 and change. That's what you're paying for each of them effectively. That is also the flex pay. The black, navy, and brown is the most popular right now. And I think we know that right, Chad?
Sense. Yeah.
And the black, white, and gray next, because that's kind of those classic colors. But there's only 150 left in the black, white, and gray. So I would say don't wait on this. Make sure that you are picking these up. And then, use them, right? Like they're going to go back to everything you have in your wardrobe. You can even share them with your spouse.
You absolutely can. You can share these with your spouse, your siblings, your daughters, your sons, anything like that. When people come over for the get-togethers, you can give one of these belts out if Grandma and Grandpa's coming over and you're like, hey, your pants are falling down, the family's coming, let's go, that sort of stuff. But also in the reverse, getting ready for like a real business meeting. This is a real classic looking belt. If you have a golfer in your life or an athlete in your life, for sure they probably know about it. They probably own a version of it.
Right.
By the way, Bell & Howell, 117 years in business. We're in 99 countries now. We actually got this product from QVC Germany. This is huge overseas. And when we started manufacturing these, we made millions of them.
Right.
That's the Bell & Howell trick. We make millions and bring the cost way down. Like when you go to the big box store and buy things by the pallet, that's the Bell & Howell thing, and we sell them globally. And so the price of Bell & Howell never reflects the quality. I've been wearing this same belt for 5 years. Yes, I have the leather designer belts and all the things for fancy events, but this is the belt I go to day in and day out. If you could pick up a solid set, please do. And if you can swing a second set, that's when I think you get into some fashion and really start to play. But to get 3 belts, even the black, brown, navy, having a navy belt into your wardrobe is great when you're wearing blue jeans.
Do not miss this. $8 and change gets it home. You're getting the 3-pack. Tracy says she owns the Aztec. She wears the blue and khaki the most with jeans and the black and gray with her dress and casual pants. So make sure you pick these up. $803,999 for this huge customer pick. Chad Allen, love seeing you in the morning.
Love seeing you.
Are we going to see you tomorrow?
Oh, good morning, Chatters. And yes, you will see me tomorrow.
Chad will be back tomorrow. All right, guys. It's time for 3 and 3. Follow me. We'll see you later, Chad.
Bye.
Okay. What do we have first in our 3 and 3, everyone? Ooh, this is a good one from Sunjo. You're looking at the